My silver medal in Beijing was, I guess, an unbelievable moment. I always, as a kid, dreamed of going to the Olympics, and when I was younger, I was in a high performance program in Brisbane, and going to the Olympics basically was that driving factor that got me there every day. I had quite a challenging childhood just in terms of having to train so much, sacrifice a lot. My family sacrificed a lot. So for me, that moment was everything to not just make the team, but then to win that silver medal. And I think though, in a way, I took it for granted a little bit. I was really focused at that time on the expectations on me, and I felt like I was expected to go there and win a medal. And it was sort of like, in a way, ticking a box, but it probably wasn't until then, the next Olympic cycles, when I came fourth and then fifth, that I really appreciated what that silver medal meant in my journey to trying to achieve another Olympic medal after that. The toughest thing that I think I've had to ask myself is probably just times throughout my career asking myself, is it worth it? Whether that's different challenges I've had to overcome in terms of family tragedy or constant injury, or just even in terms of me chasing an Olympic medal after my first games in Beijing. It was 12 years between getting my next Olympic medal, and I think that's a question that crosses a lot of athletes' minds multiple times throughout their career. So I think just sometimes it's not just asking myself that question of whether it's worth it, but then saying, if it is, what am I prepared to do to make things better or change things or go in a different direction to what I was in order to be able to get to where I want to be. A win for me is not necessarily measured in medals or scores or your typical results. I think over the years I've learned that a win for me is being able to set a goal for myself, whether might be an outcome, but it might also be more of a process-based goal, and being able to say, okay, this is what I want to achieve. I basically try and accumulate these wins over time, and that's all the positive experiences that you draw from, to then be able to cope under pressure at something like an Olympic Games. You know that over time you've had all these little wins along the way, and that's what ultimately helps you in that moment when you have all that pressure on your shoulders. For me, it's not about ego, it's just about whether or not I feel like I've given 100%. And if I've done anything less than that, I'm not happy with that. But if I've given my all, I have to just accept that whatever I produced out of that was good enough. But I guess reputation is important to me in that I'm very aware that I'm a role model. So I am always aware that there's sort of eyes on me, and especially from the younger generation, but not so much in terms of ego, more in the fact that I can have a positive impact on the next generation, and I like to do what I can, formally and informally, to be able to do that.